Hi, welcome to week 6 of Ali Mills Insights, and today we are going to be exploring the art and skill of accepting and letting go. Incredible tool, guys, incredible tool. So hopefully you will stay with me till the end. If you're new, I'm Ali Mills. I'm sharing my skills, knowledge and experience about overcoming anxiety. And if you've been with me before, thank you so much for coming back. I love you. So this accepting and letting go, oh man, what a powerful tool. I've seen it in so many different places: spirituality, business, coaching, fitness, counselling, everywhere. But it takes the right environment for the whole concept to be able to land and settle in your experience. And that didn't happen to me until about 7 years ago. So 7 years ago I was internet dating, and I found out that this guy that I thought was potentially the new love of my life was an absolute cheat. I found out when I was at a party in Bath, and not only was he married with small children, but he also had many other little women on the side that he was... Anyway, that's not too important now, but I was seething. I was all mad. And this was going round in my head. It was going round and round and round and round and round for days. And I was going into this like I wanted revenge. I was resentful. I felt stupid. I was hurt. And it just kept on going round and round and round. And maybe you can identify with that with a difficult situation that you've possibly been in. And at the same time, I had been going to the Buddhist centre on Gloucester Road, and I was doing this introduction to Buddhism. And around the same time, we were looking at this concept of accepting and letting go. So we were looking at finding a gap on the cycle so we could get off and observe what was going on. So we could press the pause button, take a breath, and turn down the volume on the intensity of emotion that was going on, and be able to kind of step out into a third perspective where you can observe your situation and you can be a little bit kinder. So I decided that I was going to try this out in this super septic anger, frustration, resentful. Yeah. So I did. I literally rolled over in the bed, so I was in a different space, like actually physically rolled over, and I, rather than pushing and trying to fix and trying to get revenge, I kind of came back to me and looked at myself from this observer point of view. And in that, it's like I suddenly saw, actually, I was hurt, but and I was able to give myself a little bit of like, oh, that was a really hard situation, girl. That was really horrible for you. But I could also see the light. Like, actually, I didn't want to invest any more time in this. I think you might have got that one. any more. I didn't want to invest any more time in that. And literally, it was like magic. I had stepped out, and then I had clear vision of what I was going to do and how I was going to do it. And it didn't involve me giving myself any more pain or causing any more pain to anybody else. It was just like a grown-up thing to do. And I wish I had paid attention when other people had been talking to me about this in the past. I really wish I had, because it's like magic. Yeah. So I use this technique anytime I notice that I'm beginning to get triggered. And maybe you can too. So, it might be worth reflecting on a difficult situation or a challenging interaction, possibly a worry about a loved one or something where you've been hurt, and it could be something about the past. Maybe you feel guilty about something. I don't know. This is yours. Something that's coming up in the future, a worry about how you're going to action something, or maybe it's like, just absolutely fear of right now, and just kind of notice how long that you were where you were from the trigger to how long you were in the actual pain of resentment, anger, frustration, and kind of wonder whether those two things can get closer together, because we're absolutely not saying that we're not trying to make things right. We're not trying to put a plaster on them. And sometimes action does need to be taken. But what we're trying to do is kind of, by making friends with the experience, by accepting it, by bringing it in rather than pushing it away and fighting it, we're bringing it in, and we're going to try and lessen that gap of how much pain and suffering the event of the difficult situation, the worry, the guilt, or whatever it is, has on your ability to function in the everyday now that you're living in. So we're looking at shortening that pain and suffering, and being able to objectively find steps to move into the world in a much more productive way. So I've got to say, this can be a challenge. I was chatting to my friend yesterday actually, and we were talking about grudges about past experience. If somebody's recurringly, possibly a family member, recurringly been a pain in the backside, and you're having to deal with them in some way again, you can automatically get into that resentment. Do I have to see them? Oh God, mode, without, it can be like automatic pilot. And know that this is okay as well. Our nervous system, our body is designed to try and keep us away from challenging, confrontational issues that we don't like and we find challenging. So, So also know that too. I'm running out of time. It's almost 10. So, So regret, guilt, retaliation can lead to fear of the future, whereas gratitude, compassion and love for your experience can lead to hope for the future. Namaste. Have a good day. I hope that went... Anyway, bye for now.